a company which is, I think, known for that session to be like a prominent presenter, which is Smart Fibres from the UK. Where's the presenter? Here he is. And, well, acoustic emission, I read here, of course, optical fibers, a sensing concept, a live demonstration. So I don't want to miss more time. Is hopefully everything connected, because the 5 minutes are really very strict, as you realize that, so people can still join the barbecue tonight.
Of course, I wouldn't want to keep you from the barbecue. First, I'd like to apologise for the relative simplicity of the demonstration I have here today. I'll be lucky if I can stretch this to 5 minutes. The rest of it's caught up in customs in Memphis. So what I was hoping to show you was a system which uses fibre Bragg grating sensors in a combined strain and acoustic emission detection system, whereby the strain measurements are made with Bragg gratings interrogated in the normal way, looking at changes in the peak wavelength, and the acoustic emission measurements are made using sections of fibre in between the gratings, where these gratings are used to define the ends of a measurement section to make a kind of Fabry-Perot cavity, and then the exact length between those two gratings is measured. And this would be a combined system, because you would use different wavelength ranges for the acoustic emission system than for the strain measurement system, so the two don't interfere with each other. All I have here, unfortunately, is the acoustic emission part, which is less well developed, but it's a little bit newer. So the system's quite simple. I have here two gratings that define the ends of my system, which happen to sit in this box, and there's a coil of 5 meters of fibre representing an acoustic emission type transducer in the center of this panel. So if I first show you what might happen if we had strain applied to the fibre. So what I've got on the top screen is showing the output in just looking at the high-speed changes, and the units on the screen are in nanometers. So this is showing you the resolution of the system is quite high. And if I make, you can't really see what I'm doing, but I'm pushing down quite hard on the coil, and this would be producing several thousand microstrain of change, and it's not having any effect on the acoustic emission part of the system. But if I do a traditional type of pencil break test, I ought to be able to capture this quite clearly. Ought to, of course, this is the only snag with live demonstrations. I'll keep doing this until someone says I've run out of time. I'll get one in the end. Now, that's a relatively poor example. One more go. I might have to go to the fallback position, which is hopefully the rest of our stuff will arrive later in the week. I can show you the complete combined system on stand in the display area. Believe me, I'd rather have something a bit more dramatic to show. Right, one last crack, eh? Right, one more, then I'll give up. Well, that's the pencil brake signal. It's not with the as an impressive signal to noise ratio I was hoping to be able to demonstrate. But if you'd like to indulge us by coming along at some point during one of the breaks to our display stand in the exhibition area, then we'd be delighted to show you hopefully a bit more of the system and give a better demonstration. But thank you for your patience.